Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and I am here with the greatest 2-year-old in the whole planet, right here. And his name is Lucas. Now, Lucas is going to help me. We're in our lab here, just having a little our morning tea. And so help yourself there, Lucas. Ah, delicious. Now, what I have here is I have this blender that's full of rocks, and I hope that I don't get in trouble for messing up this blender. But that blender is full of these rocks. You probably couldn't get any more in there, right? Well, let's take a little gravel. I've got some little gravel that I borrowed from my neighbor next door, and I'm going to put some gravel in there. And guess what happens? The gravel goes down between the rocks because it's a lot smaller, right? And so it kind of works its way down. Now, I could pound that down in there, but that looks pretty full, doesn't it? But what happens when I take some sand? Now the sand is really fine, and so if I take that sand, you see that, Lucas? I'm going to take that sand and I'm going to push it down, and it really works its way down because it is much, much smaller. And I could keep on doing that and probably get this whole container of sand down in there. Now, what I want you to understand is that the pebbles, the rocks, these represent your life. You know, they're the important things: your family, your spouse, your health, your kids. You know, things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. You know, you'd still have a happy life. Now, the sand, that's the other things. You know, that's the small things. And then the gravel, that's in the middle. The gravel are the things that a lot of us dwell on. You know, they're the things like your job and your house and the kind of car you drive and so forth. So we have the rocks, which are the really important things, and then you have the gravel, which are the things that most of us dwell on. You know, your job, your house, so forth, and then you have the sand, which is all the small stuff. Now, if you put the sand in here first, if we filled it up with there, you think we could get any rocks in there? Well, probably we couldn't get any in there. We probably couldn't get any gravel in there even, right? It just wouldn't be enough room for it. So, I guess the important lesson that we have here, Lucas, is that what we want to do is we want to make sure that we spend the majority, you know, really most of our time and energy on the things that are really important. Wouldn't you say? You know, the things that are important in our life, like you're important to me, and you know, our family and our friends, and you know, those are the things that we really want to pay attention to. You know, it's not all the other things. You know, spend some time with your families. You know, play with your kids. You know, take your wife out dancing. You know, there's always going to be a time for working or for cleaning your house or you know, fancy dinner parties and, you know, fixing the garbage disposal, things like that. But, you know, it's important to take care of the rocks first. They're the things that really matter. Now, Lukey, you might want to know, why do I have this cup of tea? Or, you know, if you drink coffee, you could use your coffee. But I think the important thing about this is, you ready for this? Let's pour a little in there. See, there's still a little room for that. So never forget, you always have time to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea with an old friend. Here's to your absolutely incredible success. Great job, Lucas. Bye-bye, everybody. Wait, bye-bye.